Well, we're coming down to the playoff time now in the National Football League. But as I sit here with Bucky Brooks, a little scout versus scout, Daniel Jeremiah here, Buck, the draft. It's time to start thinking about that 2016 NFL draft.
Yeah, because if you're not going into the tournament, it's time to think about next year and how you can give yourself the best opportunity. The best way to do it is to go look at the draft picks and see who can you get to change the fortunes of your franchise.
I thought let's take today and let's just take three intriguing players. Keep an eye on seniors right now, going to be in the upcoming draft class. I'll give you the first crack at it. I know you want to talk about a quarterback.
Quarterback from Michigan State, Connor Cook is a guy that's going to have a lot of buzz about him. And part of the buzz is going to be he's a winner. He's a big pro-style quarterback, a guy who has good, not great arm talent, but he plays in a system that allows you to easily make the evaluation. Play action passes, shotgun passes, being able to make the throws to all areas of the field. He does that, and he's done it in an impressive fashion because when you look at his record, 34-4 at Michigan State, a winner, a guy who understands how to drive the bus and get his team to the winner's circle.
The thing I like about him, the fact he can make all the throws, and we talk about having the arm strength to do that, but also he can change ball speeds, he can touch the ball up a little bit. My main concern, though, Buck, is ball placement. To me, it can be a little bit inconsistent. That magic mark of 60%, which in the college game should be pretty easily attained, he struggled to get there.
No, you're talking about 58% throughout his career, and that is an issue, that issue of being streaky. When I watched him throughout his senior year, he was a guy that was up and down in terms of his placement. But in big games, he normally plays pretty well. The other thing that is a huge concern, leadership skills. This is a guy that was a 3-year starter, hasn't been elected a captain by his teammates, so there's a question as to why he's not respected by his teammates.
Now, we talk about a big school, doesn't get any bigger than Michigan State, one of the playoff teams this year in the college football picture. But the next quarterback we're going to talk about who is gaining a lot of buzz, a guy that's won a lot of football games and some championships, just not at that Division I top-tier level.
Yeah, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz is a guy that is beginning to get a lot of buzz, getting a lot of traction. And part of that is because he's a big, intriguing prospect. A-plus arm talent, can make all the throws, athletic enough to make plays with his feet or his arm. And what I like about him when I watch him at North Dakota State is he is a guy that really uses the entire field. You'll see him read. He'll work through his first and second read into progression. Also has the ability to push the ball down the field as well as horizontally. He has a lot of intriguing tools. He is a guy that I'm really excited about going forward.
And to me, Bucky, you look at him, I think I got more work to do on him. I've done 2 games. I'm looking forward to seeing him at the Senior Bowl. But from what I've seen, I think he has a legitimate chance to be a first-round draft pick.
Yeah, I think he is a legitimate first-round pick. And when I look at him, I kind of liken him to what I saw from Cam Newton coming out. And I know that's lofty praise based on what Cam is doing this year. But a big guy that's versatile, can play in the spread, and will evolve into a very, very good pocket passer. That's what I see from this kid. I think this guy's going to be special at the next level.
Yeah, not the same, top-tier freakish athleticism of Cam Newton, but he can extend plays with his legs, and he can go ahead and get some yardage for you if you present him with some opportunities there in the run game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's a big-time player. He's won a lot of games, and even though competition is going to be one of those things that scouts question, I think if he has an opportunity to go to an all-star game, when you stack his talent up with some of the other guys that are available, I think he's going to be a guy that comes out on top.
Yeah, but keep in mind, Joe Flacco at Delaware, same level competition, won a lot of games. I think you'll see that comparison a lot. All right, I want to go to the defensive side of the ball, and a safety prospect I've heard a lot about. Finally got a chance to dig in and study him, Buck. Went through several games. I love me some Carl Joseph, the safety from West Virginia. You talk about somebody that can do everything from the back half. You watch him range sideline to sideline against the pass, and then you watch him fill against the run. He has some head-knocking shots coming downhill. He is a fun player to watch.
Fun player to watch, and that safety position is critical to being able to play good defense. We talk about the Arizona Cardinals and some of the other teams that are playing really well. The safety is a key figure. His ability to not only play as a pass defender, but to be able to contribute against the run makes him a special player, one of the players that we are going to watch going forward.
Yeah, when you're a scout, you want to study the hips of players. You want to see, can they flip their hips? Are they smooth? Then you also want to see on contact, can they roll their hips? And he does both quite well. A very intriguing prospect.
Very intriguing player, knockback player in the second level. Can he play in coverage? Can he come down and make a play in the run game? If he can do all those things, you really like those guys. I think he's going to be a guy that rises up the charts as we get closer.
One thing is I love talking draft here with Bucky Brooks. And if you're into the draft, you can check out all of our draft coverage at NFL.com/CFB 24/7. Lots of draft to get to. It'll be here before you know it.